One really interesting aspect of pedal games is their approach to the Zwift draft. And I'm going to walk you through how that works and kind of how to set it up in the games really quickly. First thing you need to do is figure out what your draft key is. Now, a draft key is dependent on your specs as a rider. So your weight, your height, even the bike you're using will affect the draft key. So the way to set up your basic draft key is go to the draft key finder. We'll put it onto the screen here. And to get yourself in a position where you're in a really strong draft. So I'm going to do that by finding a pace partner. Let's see. Okay, no flat. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I might have to bump up my power a bit. We'll hide my power emulator screen for now. Too much information. So what this is doing is this is showing the what Pedal Games calls the draft key, that number down there. You can see it's 454 right in there when I'm getting essentially a maximum draft from Coco. So I'm going to put that in as my draft key and my flat draft key. Why not? There's also a climbing draft key, which you can figure out while on a climb. I'm on just a really slight climb right now. You can see this 1%, and you can see the draft has dropped, right? And it's continually recalculating it as I'm popping in and out of the draft. But the steeper the climb is, the more this number kind of drops down a bit. Anyway, I could put in a climb draft key as well if I wanted to. But for now, we're just going to use those two values. Once you've got your draft key put in, what you're able to do is use these other elements. You got to put your draft key in here. So draft coverage, look at what that does. So this is telling me what percentage of the available draft I'm getting. So I'm getting 100% draft right now. Draft forecasts explains here what it is. Again, put in the right key. Draft forecast says this is the theoretical maximum amount of watts saved by hiding in the draft of other riders. So I could pop that in there too if I wanted to. So that's saying, hey, right now in the situation you're in, you could be saving a total of 58 watts. And then draft unclaimed is the amount of unclaimed draft that's available. And you can see right now I've got that. There's just a few watts that are unclaimed. I've got this one set to transparency mode. I'll turn that off. So anyway, you've got a bunch of different HUD elements for the draft, and you can use those to kind of dial in your drafting and improve your drafting skills while riding on Zwift. There's obviously more to it, but we'll leave it there for now. Right on.